So think about it this way. If you have a team and you have several diverse people on there, they will bring these diverse perspectives. So thinking about new ways to innovate, thinking about new products to build, thinking about how best to serve customers, right? I'll say a few things, but I think the things that come to my mind initially would be continuous learning and building that culture of innovation, but then also using that two-way door decision concept. And I'll explain what I mean by this. So with continuous learning, the truth is there's always going to be something out there. There's going to be something new, especially when it comes to technology, right? So you have to invest in R&D, so research and development. But then also, while you're doing that, you want to create a culture of innovation among your team. So within your business, your engineers, your team, everyone that you're looking at, they have to feel like they can innovate and that innovation is being, supported and being appreciated by the business. Because then what this then does is allows for, say, your team or you to be at the forefront of technology. So you could either be, the market competitor, or you could even be the innovator yourself, bringing out this new technology, right? But then also, while you're doing this, what I'll say is very important is considering the concept of the two-way door decision. And Amazon's, so many other companies, but I know Amazon was one of the ones that did pioneer this. But one of the important things about this is failing fast, right? So encouraging your team to innovate in a way that, okay, if we make a mistake and we fail fast, we can come back from this. So essentially what two-way door decision means is if we go in, can we come back out of it? So before you actually innovate and build something new, think about it in a way that if we actually do this, can we trace our steps back if it doesn't work out for us? If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, how quickly can we come back from this, learn from our mistakes, and do something else? And thinking of it this way, right, with continuous innovation, with building that culture within your team, will definitely help you stay ahead of the technological trends. Oh, this is very, very, very important. So when you think about it, right, innovation and creativity from diverse teams with diverse perspectives actually gives you the best results and the best products. So think about it this way. If you have a team and you have several diverse people on there, they will bring these diverse perspectives. So thinking about new ways to innovate, thinking about new products to build, thinking about how best to serve customers, right? This way, you're actually able to get the best product and build out something amazing. But then also you think about bias reduction in technology. So with AI, we do know that there is bias and there could be unconscious bias, right? Because if I was building out, say, a solution for an end user that I had no idea what this end user knew or no idea what this end user wanted, I could unconsciously create bias into it. So good example for that is when you think about recruiting, right? So within the recruiting industry, a lot of AI tools are actually being used for, say, the first few stages of recruitment, which kind of, cuts down the recruiting process or the administrative overhead for the recruiting teams and the companies. But then some of the software being used actually has unconscious bias into it. So think about someone that is maybe visually or physically impaired, right? And maybe the first stage is for them to take a video interview. But however, because of if the AI system it's saying if the person's eyes aren't focused on the screen, then they're probably someone that's not serious, and it takes down that note as maybe disregard this individual, which again, that's unconscious bias because whoever built that probably did not think about that aspect. So when you have diverse teams, right, and you have diverse people, they start to think and, spitball different ideas that actually helps with that. And then from a business point of view, even when you have, you think about your team as your customers as well, and then being satisfied to actually, build great technologies. But then also when you think about accessing a diverse user base. So if you're building diverse products, you're basically creating a diverse user base, which means more people and more global product, and that also increases your ROI. So there's so many ways to look at it, even from an ethical perspective as well as a business perspective, but there's just so many pros to it and so many reasons why it should be definitely at the top of everyone's mind when they are scaling out a business. For me, I'll say a couple things. The first thing is I'll say empowerment through knowledge. And the reason why is I always want to demystify, say, complex technical conversations, right? And ensuring that both, say, technical and non-technical audiences understand my point of view, but also feel empowered with insights that they can action on. So it's very important that whenever you're speaking about something that may not be relatable to everyone in the audience, or maybe, say, advanced or a complex conversation. So for instance, when people talk about crypto and talking about generative AI, you want to make sure that it's demystified in a way that everyone actually understands, because the whole point is you're trying to empower people with knowledge, right? And then also I'll say connecting with people, because that's really important to me. I would hope like my audiences would, get some sense of motivation and understanding their own potential. Because what is the point of, having conversations if you're not connecting with people, if you're not actually understanding why people are there, and also how to help people. So those for me are two very important things, is whatever I share is being shared in a way that every single person understands it, but then also that I have connected with people in a way that they feel empowered and motivated to actually use this to help themselves or their businesses moving forward.